Let's see what comes out. So we have Metamorphosis, ooh, and the Four of Cups. Look, I feel you're choosing you here. I do. I feel like there is something changing, or there's an awakening about to like come in very strong for you. And what I mean about that is that there may be some delays or progress or like no messages coming through. And I feel like you may be in limbo or something of letting go. But once you let go, or to let go, there's an awakening that is going to come in for you. And everything is going to make sense. Especially with that Justice card. Okay? I know it sounds a little weird, but like, when we're still holding on to things, or like you feel like, gosh, I should be over this by now, or I should be that. Sometimes, no, it doesn't work out like that. Sometimes you have to, in the divine timing, have your own awakening. You know, like you just wake up one morning, or something you watch, or somebody says something, or you see something, and then boom, that's where that awakening comes in. So I do see more of Metamorphosis is coming in, because it's hard to let go. It's clinging on to things that no longer serve your highest good anymore, that doesn't align with you. But that sometimes we could get attached to the outcome. Sometimes it's hard to trust the process with our own, you know, because it's difficult, because we've already seen what was going to happen in the future. We already played out all of these things that was going to happen with this person, right? Like, we're like, okay, we're going to do this, this, and this. You had plans, and then now all of a sudden, the plans stop. You have to process all that crap now. You have to start accepting and understanding. It's literally processing, like, this change. And I feel it's hard to let go when somebody consumed you, or you had a lot of hope for this connection to work, right? Right. So it's not easy. It's not easy just to let go of somebody. But there is a choice here. And the choice is a big choice to make, because it's like, you know what's right and you know what's wrong. So this is more thinking long term when making final decisions, okay? Like, you gotta trust that this is for your best, for the best. You know, and you will be getting a better understanding of all this. The clarity will come in. I think it's just more, from what I'm seeing with Metamorphosis, which is more of the Death card, there's a bit of resistance. You know, it's holding on to the beliefs of the relationship, or the hope there still wanting that hope. And that is what can keep us stuck. So there is a bit of self-awareness too, to be self-aware of these feelings, and to really, I feel a lot of you guys maybe watching, I'm saying for a few of you, just the feeling I'm getting here, it's very intense, like maybe watching tarot intensely, okay, or maybe just like watching a bunch of tarot videos, trying to see if this person's going to come back, or if this is really the end, or something like that. But in reality, it's all up to you. You're the psychic in your life. You're the one that knows if this person's going to come back or not. You know? Let me shuffle this one more time. Ooh, I have the sun on the bottom of the deck. How beautiful. Positive days ahead. Confirmation that there will be brighter days ahead. Let me just shuffle this one more time, because I do feel I need to. Okay, let's see. One more for Gemini. Alright, let's see what's coming out for you guys. It feels very deep reading. Oh, I love it. I wonder if this person was like a single parent. Look at all these people. Ooh. Okay. Maybe this person was a single parent, or married, or in separation, or I don't know. But they're coming in as the Emperor. We're going to clarify this to see what type of Emperor they're operating from, because the Emperor can be very disciplined and decisive, and making great choices and building their life and their empire, right? Then there's this controlling, manipulative part of the Emperor that nobody likes. So we're going to see. And then the challenge is the King of Wands, which is another big red flag. So we'll get right into that. But I feel like the past is what's keeping you holding on. Because the Knight of Cups is Mr. Prince Charming, right? Mrs. or Mrs. Prince Charming. And they are romantic and flirtatious. And, oh gosh, the Knight of Cups is just so, like, it's hard not to fall in love with the Knight of Cups, right? That means like somebody was falling for you and you were falling for them. What the heck happened? And then now everything's stagnant and the devil comes in. You see? So let's see, because a lot of things are happening behind the scenes. Looks like somebody may have just walked away. Completely left MIA. Which is showing me that King of Wands energy, which makes sense because the King of Wands, like, to be honest with you guys, I don't give false hope on my readings. I never want to do that. I was in your shoes, you know, a couple years ago before I even started tarot, and I would watch tarot over and over and over and over and over again. That I knew how to read the cards, you know? I was like, I watched so much tarot, I learned how to read all the cards through that, you know? But, to get but like once you come out of that, it's such a big awakening. Because tarot can kind of suck you in to feel like you're being obsessive, but you're not. You're just trying to find something. And it can take months sometimes, you know, or weeks or months. But that's like the scary part of tarot. It's like when we find ourselves always watching it. But once you grab a hold of yourself, you know, and you start changing your perspective and seeing tarot as more of a self-development, not more of predicting the future. And because the tarot can predict the future, because you're kind of like, we're kind of telling you what can happen if this leads to this. The cards say it, right? And we go by the collective. But you also have to be honest with yourself. Am I only watching readings where I want this person to come back to me? Or am I watching readings and being honest with myself and saying, okay, how do I let go of the past? How do I let go of this, you know, all these promises that were given to me from them? Or, you know, or like, how do I come back to grounding myself? And that can be very, very difficult to do, especially if somebody goes MIA, or that was very romantic, or someone you never encountered before. So I feel like I'm talking a lot in this reading. I'm so sorry, guys, but I'll get straight to the tarot. Let's go ahead and clarify. Let's get your energy with the King of Cups. You're holding on. You're holding on. You're holding on. Maybe to get that recognition again. Gemini, I want to give you a hug. I hate this spot. Anybody who's in this spot where they're holding on to this, just that hope, that want to find someone, or like that person will come back. It's difficult. Okay, but I do feel like this person has drained you. Okay, see what I mean? Like, we have to know what's going on with this Emperor. There's a lot more happening behind the scenes. This Emperor who appeared to be maybe this, like, financially stable, this charmer, this, you know, it was not a real Emperor. This person's life is not as together as it seems. They have trouble financially. Maybe if they have kids, like, you can't really even support them. I feel this person had a very good story for you, but like they're a false Emperor. I feel like once you figure out this Emperor, start questioning them, like questioning their lives, that's where they're going to disappear. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do how they appear to be. Okay? So if you are not easily fooled by the Emperor and they're trying to come off as this person and they're not, and you're just like asking, you know, genuinely, like these questions, like something that just doesn't add up, I just want to ask a question. This person may have removed themselves because you're catching them in a lie, but you're really not. You don't see the lie, but in their mind, you're catching them in a lie right now because they're lying. And I'm not saying to dump somebody because of financial issues, but if they just ghosted you, or they just kind of stopped talking to you in a minute, it could be due to the financial issues they do have, okay? Or they're recovering in some way. Because there's like emotion and financial troubles, There's a lot of worry here, and there's a lot of them focusing on the negative. We do have the sun energy, so it just feels like there's a lot of setbacks for this person right now. I'm sorry, you guys, but you're being protected by the King of Wands. This person's very toxic from what the cards are saying. Okay, it's hard for them to find balance and peace. They find peace in the dark. You know what I mean? Like, they find peace being the devil. By being this King of Wands. This is who they are. This is the challenge. They play with the devil. They have patterns negative patterns. They have bad behaviors, possible addictions. You know, they may be obsessed. Like, something keeps them balanced, and it has to do with the devil. So maybe attachment issues. Okay, I feel like temperance is like, you know, peace and feeling at peace. How does the devil make somebody feel at peace? They're used to being this way. They only know this way. They feel comfortable being in this unhealthy type of pattern. Do we judge them? No, we can't, because this is them fighting with their own demons. But to make this about you, like, what did I do wrong? You did nothing wrong. You have to believe that. You did nothing wrong but love and care with that King of Cups energy. You were comforting, you were understanding, you were emotionally available, you cared for this person, you had high hopes for this energy because of what they told you, and the energy you felt was real. But who you were dealing with, somebody who is not that mature, who could only act that way. You know? Wow. This person's playing. Like, they feel comfortable. They feel at peace being in the devil energy. How sad. This actually gets me really sad. Because I know you want to care for people like this, but they sabotage everything in their life. I feel like a lot of it has to do with the defense mechanism or something that, you know, had childhood wounds that could be affecting as to why this person behaves this way. I don't doubt that this person, I feel like this person really liked you a lot and had strong feelings for you. But the moment that they're fighting with their own demons behind the scenes, I don't feel like they wanted to hurt you. I feel that they knew that they were not good enough for you. And I feel they were looking for something to add to their life, to be like someone to feel comfortable being in this double environment with them. And you're not to be pulled down to that level. This will take you to crazy places. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys may be in a toxic relationship, or this was your toxic relationship, so it's hard to get out of, like, letting go of this person, but this person is comfortable being here. 7 of Coins, 2 of Cups. The Chariots. Yeah, things were going backwards. It didn't matter how much love, how much attention you gave to this person. It's not that they didn't appreciate it. It's just the devil fulfills them more. This is like some deep wounds. And you're not going to give your power away to this person. I mean, it's kind of good that they went MIA, to be honest. I mean, to tell you my true feelings, like, it's going to be hard because you don't have that clarity. But it's kind of good. I feel it's good. This person is thinking about their coins. They're thinking about relationships and family, of course. I mean, you do have the stars, so they're definitely trying to heal. And they feel like they have unfinished business with you. And they do feel unhappy having this unfinished business with you. It looks like somebody... I have that 4 of Cups. Somebody's not happy. Alright. So what I'm getting here We have to get another one. We have the King of Swords here, and the Queen of Coins, and the High Priestess. Okay, and the Eight of Cups. Something's weighing heavy. Let's go ahead and grab this Knight of Coins. The Emperor, the Death card. Okay. Nine of Swords in their head. Okay. Two of Wands. Somebody here, I feel, that they have hope in their own mind, because I am feeling like this person has a lot of responsibilities and they're not fulfilling them. And it's taking them a very long time to get there. They do have the Star, so it's like this, it feels like this person is trying to have faith because they're losing faith. I feel like they have a lot of unresolved issues that they have to deal with personally. Nothing with you. Nothing with you. I do see that this person may come back, though, to you to collaborate or to conversate with you as a knight. So it's still traveling. They're not coming in stable. Also, there's Three of Cups. So there's like community and happiness, but also the Two of Swords is here, which is stalemate. So somebody could be feeling like they need to make a move. There also, we have the Devil, so there could be a lot of partying or distractions or something, but this person I feel is mostly in their head a lot, more than anything about you, because you are coming up to me as the Queen and the King, and they don't know, they're only thinking about, they know what they have to do to resolve things, but like, action-wise, or them doing it, they're more in their head. So they're not even really doing what they're thinking of doing. They still haven't even took action on the stuff that they're worried about. Nine of Coins is in the outcome. Looks like this person, looks like the Devil is here. And the Nine of Coins is just basically saying that I feel you're breaking away from the Devil. You are surrendering the Devil because you're whole within yourself. There's nothing the Devil can fulfill for you or take from you because you're already whole. You're a self-made energy. You see what I mean, Gemini? So I don't know why I'm doing this reading so long. I just felt like compelled to get more deeper into the reading. But the Nine of Coins is saying that you're good. The Devil may come tempt you. But you are, again, you're at that Nine of Pentacles. You're whole within yourself. So it's not going to be easy for the Devil to come through and try to come in again. Somebody is upset, though, but I feel like you're needing to protect yourself and listen to your intuition and continue to keep your distance. So, I don't know, you guys. I feel that you are walking away. I do feel you are surrendering the past. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this is you surrendering them. Yeah, justice. This is all about. There could be court involved, legal matters too going on. It's all about justice, though. It's about fairness and balance and karmic balance, right? And justice will be served. That's a promise from what I'm seeing in this reading. The Devil, though, is so sad to see because it's in the challenge. There's something's really hard to break free from. But they find peace in the chaos. They find peace in here. I don't know why this is so odd for me. I don't know. It's just like when you see the Temperance and the Devil, you're just like, wow, this person really finds peace it's not like they're making peace with their demons. They find peace in the darkness. Being this way. It's like they're more protected by being cold and selfish. They feel like they have so much to protect within them. It goes very deep with this person. Very, very deep. And there's a lot that you do not know about this person. If you just met them or it's only been like a couple months or something, there's so much more hidden. They only wanted to show you the part that you would accept or that you would see. But knowing your big heart, you would probably accept all of them. But also you would be very hurt in the process. You know? It's just trusting that everything is going to play out the way it's supposed to be, and just trust that you're very protected here. But I don't see this person, the devil will drain you. It will not give to you. It will drain you. It won't be an equal give and take situation when the devil's here. Oh man, as I say that, this person wants to mend things with you, but their ego is getting in the way. Okay. So I would say this is more of the toxic devil. So I want to fix our connection, but I let my pride get in the way of the connection. Let's get another one. I failed to give you what you needed. You see? So the devil is even in the outcome. I don't know if we will ever change. Some of you may have already taken that risk and went around in circles with this person and saw that shit, things aren't changing. I am being neglected. This person always wants to make amends, you know. Others of you, I do feel, is that this can be a beginning of a very karmic cycle, toxic cycle, if this person comes back. Oh man. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I'm just going to grab these. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I want to tell you how I feel, and I'm becoming a better person I left when I saw you with someone else. I lost myself for a little while. Delays in messages. All right, well, I mean, it seems that, I don't know, it seems like for some of you guys, this person's coming back. They are. I was like, I don't know. Like, if you message this person, they would probably answer. For some of you guys, for sure. But the devil's still in the outcome. What's the advice here, Spirit? How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. Okay. There's a resolution. So here we go. So it says, whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. I love that because it's the Justice card. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. So something here is going to be revealed for you to get you out of the stuck energy. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Something here is going to be revealed to you to get you out of the stuck energy. But the devil's still in the outcome. Independent, single, 9 of rings too. Yeah, the devil's still here. That's why I'm like, I'm a little nervous for the ones who are resonating with this reading. Because once we open up that door, we say hello, or we take the hand, of the devil. It's like this person has light and darkness, which is good, but they have more darkness that they're dealing with. But it can lead to so much pain and limbo. So I feel whatever is coming in is to get you unstuck from the grips of the devil. It's all to protect you. Okay? I'm going to leave this here. Gemini, you got a very long reading. I don't usually go over 20 minutes, so I just felt compelled to, and I still feel like talking to you, but I gotta let you go, okay? So if this reading did help or bring some clarity to you,